Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. And if you're new here, please subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. If you're returning, thank you for returning. It's great to almost be to the halfway point to 1,000. We're a little under that, but I'd like to get to 500 by the end of the month if we can do that. So please share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to talk about 4 myths of self-harm today. Certainly, if you are a person that deals with self-harm ideation or issues related to self-harm, you may want to check another audio. This may trigger you, but so certainly there is help, and seek appropriate help if you are a person that struggles with self-harm. The first thing is they're not all suicide focused. There's a myth within the culture of those who are in a misunderstanding of what self-harm is. Self-harm is a form of expression which can be caused by suicidal ideation, but most often is caused by the overflooding of emotions and not having an outlet. And so many people who self-harm do so just to feel, to experience, to give an outlet to emotions they don't know what to do with, to get a release, or to get kind of the rush to feel like they're alive, where other people may not see their struggle more accurately. Self-harm mostly is a mechanism used when overwhelm is at the forefront for the majority of people. The next is it's not always attention-seeking behavior. There are, depending on the studies you read, between 60 to 80% of people who self-harm and do so in ways that are not visible, and they also do so in ways hoping not to get caught. There is a certain level of shame associated with the addictive nature of self-harm. Many people, over 60% of people who start, admit to having difficulty stopping when surveyed. And so it's not about the attention. Actually, it is about the outlet and the release. And so many times people who start this behavior do not know how to cope with certain aspects of life, do not know how to deal with emotions they're feeling, or stressors they have, and then they start down the roller coaster and they don't know how to stop the roller coaster. And many times it can be done for weeks, months, even years in secret before it's ever discovered. The next is, a lot of people think it's a teenage thing or an emotional state thing. This person has to be overly emotional. This is often true, but overly emotional doesn't necessarily mean obsessed with death or darkness or the macabre. Sometimes people are just struggling with the idea of how to put into motion all of their emotions. And the rising number of people who are between the ages of 21 and 40 who engage in self-harm, just as an example, is higher than people realize. And it's, some people would say it's an ever-growing number. And with the number of underreported or non-reported cases of self-harm, there may even be more people who are over the age of 18 who self-harm in ways on a consistent basis without necessarily ever going reported or seeking treatment. The last thing is the misnomer that a person who is self-harming is always in an abusive environment or has been through abuse. While self-harm can be as a result of dealing with the emotions related to abuse, one does not always, nor will it ever, correlate with the other. And so this can mean that people who self-harm have been abused, but it doesn't mean that everyone who is a self-harmer has been abused. And so a lot of times self-harm is a way to deal with social rejection, can be bullying, which is a form of abuse, but also misappropriation, not knowing how to deal with emotion, fear of rejection, all of these things that are not direct physical, mental, emotional, or sexual, or any other type of abuse are at play when a person chooses that behavioral pathway. And so by eliminating these stigmas, we can create, hopefully, a more healthy dialogue around the issue of self-harm. And if you are self-harming or know someone who is, please encourage them to get help. There's many resources available online and literally tens of thousands of qualified professionals who can help in this area. So please seek help if you need it. But until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.